Hi guys, welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me today for another video. Another haul video, I'm afraid. But this time it's Christmas presents, so it didn't cost me anything. I mean, it did, because I obviously bought presents in return. But I got some really cool stuff for Christmas. So I got other things as well, you know, socks, books, tea, chocolates, like some other bits and bobs. But I wanted to share with you the like planner related stuff, because some of it is awesome. So the first thing that I got bought is some rolls of wax thread. So it is just a white thread and a black thread, and they are wax thread for like bookbinding basically, because I like to make junk journals and do the odd bit of bookbinding once in a while when I've got my Disney themed journal to do. So yeah, they were on my Christmas list, and my family do Secret Santa and my mum was Secret Santa, so she just literally buys off your list and then buys you a couple of extra bits that she thinks you're going to like. So yeah, when I opened it, they were like, you did ask for that. And I'm like, I know, I wanted it. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Then I got a new pair of scissors. These are the Beati Scissors from Amazon. Again, my husband followed a link. I sent him a link. I read all the reviews of which pair of scissors I want. I have tested them, as you might be able to tell from the packaging. But I'm now going to get rid of the packaging, and I just think they're great because they're little. So this is the pair that I have had for years, and actually they're nigh on the same size. They're almost perfect, look, and they're just not very sharp anymore. And I have bought a couple of pairs of scissors, but I've loathed to let these go because they've been my favourite pair. So I've now got this pair of scissors, which even have a scissor cover as well, which is good for me because of my kids. It doesn't fit particularly well because the screw hole doesn't line up, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, so it's even got a little cover to protect them a little bit in my pencil case from my kids. So yeah, I have a new pair of scissors. I do really loathe to let these go, but I do think it might be time for me to say goodbye to this pair of scissors. So that's my second thing. Quite functional so far. The next thing I got is a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. I have already tested it and put in like the little staples and stuff. The reason I asked for this, in fact, I am going to take it out of there. There is another set of staples, so I'll get those out in a minute and put them in the box. But I've got a little refill box as well. And the reason I asked for this is that I do a lot of scrapbooking and stuff, and people use them all the time. And I'm like, I've had it in my Amazon wish list for like, I don't know, 6 years or something ridiculous. I was like, it's time to actually just move it onto my Christmas list. And yeah, so new little stapler, all very functional. My next functional item, I feel like I'm going through this really quick, but I'm really excited because this is what I got for Christmas and it means that I get to play with it now. It's a Gyro Cut Junior. So the Amazon link is for the Pro, but the Junior is the one that they send you. I'm told the blades are the same size. But if you haven't seen these before, they're basically a cutter with a rotating blade. So as you use it, I'm going to move the pouch. I don't really know what the pouch is for. I guess if you cut stuff out, you can keep it in there. But as you use it, the actual blade itself like rotates, she says. Like, it'll obviously take a bit of practice, but so in theory you can cut, hopefully you can see that, like circles and stuff. So I was thinking with this around my pet tapes that I can just get in there and cut my lines out, my wiggly lines and stuff. So that was my reason for asking for that. That's quite a thick piece of card I'm also using it on. But that was my reason for asking for that, was so that I could go around all my pet tapes nice and easily, and anything fussy cutting, because I bloody hate fussy cutting. And now it just makes it a little bit more fun. It's also going to be quite good for like cutting around the edges of stickers and stuff. So if my cutting machine doesn't quite go through something and I want to cut around the edge of it, then I can. So that's my second thing, my next thing. And all of this, as far as I know, is from Amazon. So I can leave links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links if I can work out how to do it. But I've had trouble with that in the past. So then my husband went a bit nuts, as he does. He bought me some stickers. He did as usual. I'm going to go on Etsy. Now, what he didn't realise is that he has ordered from Strawberry Sticker Co before, because I even have like a little loyalty card thing. And I've ordered from there before as well. So He sadly bought me something that I don't really use, but I will find a way to use them because they were a Christmas present. But he also bought me some cool bits and pieces that I will use. And I have opened this, so I'm not going to pretend I haven't, because I did have a good look on Christmas Day. I love that little bunny in the Santa hat, so cute. So you get another little loyalty sticker, and then on your freebie, every time you shop, you get a little loyalty strawberry. And essentially, if you fill up your loyalty card, you can claim a 10% off code. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And then I got a little sampler of all like Christmas pud and Christmas trees and happy holidays and stuff. There's a little cute doggy that I'm not sure I'm going to use because I don't have a dog and I'm not really a dog person. This bunny with the pencil, which I didn't have the heart to tell him he's bought me before, but I have used it already. So that's nice because it means I've got another one to use. One to keep, one to use, isn't it? It's one to hoard, one to use. Then he bought me a sheet of the numbers. These are date dots. So there's 1 to 31 and there's 4 months of date numbers, which are very useful and I will never say no to. Sadly, page flags. I don't really use them, but I'm going to find a way to use them because he bought me them. And then some little bow dividers, which are super cute, and they're pastel colours as well. So not really character based, but he did go back to a shop he has used before. And I do really like them. I think they're really cute. And this guy is one of my happy stickers. So that's from Strawberry Sticker Co. I feel like I'm properly whipping through this. I've got so much to do out here now. I've moved into like planner setup season. Now I've got through Christmas and the Advents and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got so many planners to set up. And it's the 1st of January on Monday. And it's Friday already. Is it Friday today? Oh, that funny in-between bit where you don't even know what day it is. Then, another shop he has been to before is this one, is the Gothic Stationery Company. So I asked for like witchy type stuff, and their like slogan is Sinfully Stylish. So they are the gothicstationerycompany.com, and I think they're also on Etsy. But he just went on there and just bought me a load of stuff, and he was like, I didn't know what I was buying. I was like, you never know what you're buying. You would have thought you'd have learned by now. But he bought me some stuff that I will use, which is lovely. Also some stuff that I may not use. I'll just have to see how it goes. So I have opened the washi tapes that he bought me and I have used them. So we'll do those in a minute. In fact, let's move all the stuff out of the box. So he got me, I feel like this is quicker because I've already been through it as well, so I know what things are. The first thing is like a little tear off notepad. Oh, that plastic bag. Right, and it's just a little ghosty. How cute is that? And I was like, oh, sticky notes. And he's like, no, it's not sticky, it's just a notepad. And I was like, oh, well, either way, it's useful. Like, so I'll probably use it as sticky notes and maybe just stick it in with some washi tape or something. But kind of ghosty little notepad, which is cute. There's an Eternally Grateful card. That's just a thank you. But I might use that in my planner because I quite like it anyway. Then he bought me, for some unbeknown reason, compostable bag, some unbeknown reason, he bought me a letter writing set. I don't pen pal. It is cool paper though. I do really like this paper. So I might use it as like journaling paper in one of my books, and then just use the envelope for something else because I do love those colour of envelopes. They are beautiful. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's not going because it's a Christmas present. And then I've already opened this one too, naturally. He bought me some stickers. Look at these. I love this book of spells. I think that's so cute. And it's all like witchy and crystally and purple. So then he got me some washi tape. So this one, I'm really not sure about this one. I'm not sure if this is my sort of thing or not. He went gothy, but he went his version of gothy, like really, really like crowns and roses and skeletons and stuff. And I do like it. I just don't know if it's my planning style, you know. And I've just thought, actually, Gina might really like this because she is definitely into the gothy witchy stuff. She's had photos up of Whitby recently and I know they get all dressed up and stuff for like steampunk events and things. So yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Kelly might like it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, if I'm going to keep it or not. I feel a bit bad because it is a Christmas present. I could have just returned it, I suppose, but never mind. Anyway, pay it forward. Then I love this. I love this tape. And I've already, as I say, I've already used a lot of these. So some stars and some moons on a like white background. And that is up my street. And then this one, and I know it's a real basic tape, but I really like it. It reminds me of like Beetlejuice. It's just like a basic black and white stripe. And the other thing about that is it's a good base tape. You know how I say like the checkbox ones are a good base tape? That's another one that's like that. And then he got me my Unkind Black Heart. But I just think they're really nice tapes and they all go really well together. With the exception of this one, I'm just not sure. Like, it does go. It does really go. I'm just not sure it fits what I wanted it for. So, yeah. But anyway, new washi tapes. So that's my present from the Gothic Stationery Company. I almost wish I sent him the Bujo Cult link and said to him go and shop there as well. But never mind. I've got plenty of witchy stuff to keep me going. So the next thing he got me, also an Amazon order, is a set of colouring pencils. Now, I was looking at some, putting on my Christmas list. I've got to be careful, I've got a candle lit, so I just don't want to catch any of the paper. I don't normally have a candle lit when I'm doing this. Right, let me move it back. All right. I was looking at some FaberCastell sparkly macaron coloured pencils, and they were quite hard to get hold of. They are on Amazon. I will link the ones I'm looking for down below as well. But I then read a review about these. So they're Brutfuna macaron colours. Again, I'll link the thing down below. And these had amazing reviews, and I have tested them, and oh my goodness me. For the amount you get, I think they were like 15 quid or 12 quid or something. And a bit like the Tombow markers I got recently in the Black Friday haul, these, the selection of colours is amazing. They blend really, really well. The reviews were like, oh, these are as good as any professional pencils I've ever had. And actually, I think they are pretty amazing. And I really love them. And look at all the colours. They're just so pretty. Like, that's more of like the neutral pastels as far as I'm concerned, because it's got all the like sandy colours. And then this one, like from there to there, is just my ideal colour palette. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. But I wanted these more for like the shop for when I'm sketching and stuff. So that's my colour pencils. Beautiful. This next present I bought myself. I bought for me because I thought long and hard about this. And I will talk to you more about it in my planner lineup. But you might remember this from the Southwest Planner Club box, which I was going to use. But because it's got an autumnal leaf on it, I was a bit like, it doesn't really suit this time of year for me. And it doesn't have that like, oh my God, I can't wait to get into it feeling. So I went and bought myself, after having the Whisperia one, another Yop Tom Journal, which I did get on Amazon. And I haven't opened this because it only arrived today. And it was like 20 quid, which I thought was an absolute bargain for an A5 journal that is like, that I know is good quality. And I only know it's good quality because Whisperia gave me one as a surprise in my advent calendar. So I went for, if I could get into the thing, I went for a dot grid A5 journal in forest green with a hummingbird on the front. And it is absolutely freaking beautiful. Beautiful. And I can't wait to get into it. And I kind of wish I'd saved this for my reading journal now. And done the other one. In fact, I probably still... Oh, no, I can't because I've drawn all inside the other one. I've already like half set it up now. So this one I am going to use for this year, but look how beautiful was that. Just love it. And I wanted something with like a teacup or something on the front of it, or a book or something of that nature to be my reading journal. And then I couldn't find anything, so I started setting up the black one, and then now I found this, so I'm going to use this instead. But I'll talk to you about what I'm going to use it for in my planner lineup. But you've seen these before if you've seen my channel before. They've just got a This Journal Belongs To page, nice thick paper, 160 GSM. There's a key page, some index pages, and then you are into the journal. And it's a 5mm grid. It lays flat. The paper is super smooth. And they mark the page and the middle of each of the sides of the page for you. And they're all numbered, and it's just gorgeous. And I love this. This came really in handy when I was planning my reading journal out. There's a pen test page in the back, and there's a pocket on the back too, which you can use or not use depending on what you're going to do with it. So this was a Christmas present to myself to complete my planner lineup. And the last present I got, which was a present, is another one I didn't need. But I thought while he was going, what do you want? What do you want? I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go for another one. My term cover. So now I've got 3. But it means I can switch out throughout the year and keep it interesting, can't I? And I got it in pebbled grey. Look how gorgeous this is. And he went to me, you sent me one that was for misfit planner covers, mistake ones. So I went on the website and I ordered you a proper one. I was like, what'd you do that for, you fool? You spent twice the amount of money and you didn't need to. Oh, bless him. But he was just like, I didn't want to buy you one that might have had a mistake on it or been a bit rubbishy. So he went on and he bought me a proper one, that's not got the imperfections on it. But actually, I don't really know the difference, if I'm honest. But I just thought that was super sweet, that he wanted to buy me something really decent for Christmas. So this is my main Christmas present, if you like. And look how beautiful. And it's just as beautiful, and I can't stop touching it. It's just as beautiful as my teal one. I feel like it's properly up there. So in case you haven't seen it, this is my first one. I still think this is my favourite colour, just because it is amazing. Well used, but my Stationery is now out of it because it's just too big to fit in here. This one has been very well used and very well loved in 2023. I think I better start using this one at the start of 2024, however much I'm going to miss my teal one. But I have a couple of B6 planners now, so I don't know for sure. I do love it though, I really love it. And how sweet is that? What an absolute superstar is my husband. And even my mum for buying me craft knives, wax threads and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's my little selection of Christmas presents. And I have to say, this is going to be my last haul video for a while. Other than bits that I've already got on order that are pre-orders and stuff. I think I've got an Every Minute a Story and a Once More with Love order that are both pre-orders. But I'll talk to you more about that in another video. I don't really know how I'm going to do that video because I don't want to sit and face the camera. But I think it's important that I share what I'm doing. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you want to see more about my planner lineup and what I'm doing for 2024, then hit the subscribe button down below because I would love to have you back. Take care, everyone. Bye.